Welcome, beautiful ones, to another episode of Evolutionary Soul Tower's Inspirational Soul Food, where we help you to light the way to change on your soul path journey. I'm Desiree, and so glad to be here with you for yet another special channeled message from Spirit to help support and guide you on your self-discovery journey. All right, so let's talk a little bit about why I developed this collaborative channel. I developed this channel to help you enhance your relationship with Source, Spirit, God, whoever your higher or however you call your higher intelligence, to build the strength and potency in the connection so that you feel comfortable communicating with Spirit as well as having Spirit communicate with you. All right. Allowing you to then fine tune how you communicate with Spirit, as well as then bringing in a oneness in that relationship that's unique to you and you alone. All right. This connection will help you to then elevate your consciousness as you create your own reality. All right. And I do all of this by way of tarot. So that said, let's talk a little bit about how the collaboration works on the channel. How it works is I go into a special meditation prior to coming into these recordings. From that meditation, I then go into a collective reading. From the reading, I write down the message that Spirit has given me from the tarot read that I've pulled. Okay. And from that message, I then generate a question for you to take in to your own meditations. Once Spirit then answers the question for you, then you can couple it with the information that I've given you in this particular video. As such, you can then integrate the message or the wisdom that you receive into your own unique journeys for your own expansion and growth. All right. So that's how this particular channel works. It's collaborative and it's here to help you to develop your relationship with Spirit so that it's strong, so that there's the trust between the two of you. It's loving and it builds confidence and it is unique to you and you alone. Okay. All right. So let's now talk a little bit about the message. I will read the message to you. And then I will go through with you the tarot reading so that you can understand how I actually received the message. Okay. So let's go ahead and read that for you. All right, here we go. Your star sisters and brothers are surrounding you with protection and love, where you can feel safe to surrender and enjoy love and life again as you walk through this upcoming portal. They are well aware of the disappointments, sadness, and setbacks you've experienced in the past and are working with you to bring forth balance, harmony, and healing in your emotional body so that you can feel strong, in control, and confident with any belief structures that may have been suddenly torn down as a past cycle has now come to an end and completion. So, have patience with yourself, Spirit, and the universal energies as they work with you to rebuild, adjust, and realign you to a solid new emotional beginning of truth and clarity where there once may have been imbalance, strife, and mayhem. Thus, bringing you and birthing you into the full expression of a new chapter of creativity, happiness, family, success, fulfillment, and joy. All right, that's the message that we have for you today. What a beautiful, wonderful message. So Spirit is asking you to feel safe and protected as you go through this new portal that's coming up on 11/19 this week. Knowing that Spirit is working with you to rebuild all that may have been torn down in the past and bring forth this new full expression of a new chapter of creativity, happiness, family, success, and joy. What we call in tarot, the 10 of Cups, right? All right. So that's the message, and what a beautiful one that is. So now let's walk a little bit through the actual cards that I pulled so that you can understand how I received the message, okay? Let's take a peek. The first card that I received was the 7 Star Sisters. This is how we know that Spirit is asking that your star, that you depend on your star family to help you, all right? As well, the second card I pulled was surrender to the sweetness of the beautiful journey that you're going to be walking into. The third one that I pulled was the Hators, right? And that's where Spirit is demonstrating their deep love for you as they walk with you through this process, through this portal of transition, of change, and in some instances, even activation. Okay? So let's look at some of the clarifiers for those actual cards that I pulled so that you understand. So for the first card, the 7 C's, we have the Knight of Cups and we have the 6 of Pentacles. Okay, from this, we can see that there is going to be a mastery in your emotional body. Okay, and there's going to be a balance brought to you in your emotional body where there can be this mastery there, where there can be balance, where there can be harmony, where then you can feel confident, right? Okay, so that's that clarifier. Now, for surrender to the sweetness, we have the 4 of Cups and the Hierophant. And in this actual, if you can see that, can you see that now? Yeah. Okay. In this one, you have someone who's clearly sad due to the setbacks. If you can see the cups there, the cups that have not been filled, they're sitting there. They're a little sad. Probably due to the setbacks, the disappointments that have occurred. And the Hierophant is representing the structures, the belief structures of the individual, right? That may not have worked out in the past, okay? That's for that. And then for the final card that I pulled, the Hators, we have the Emperor, all right? Emperor represents control, confidence, that stability that we're looking for, right? We also have the 3 of Pentacles. The 3 of Pentacles representing working together, right? Working together. And as such, we also have the Tower. Sudden change, chaos that may have occurred at some point, right? And then we have the 7 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, where the person is working. They look like they've worked hard. They just feel like they're not getting anywhere, but they've worked hard to get to where they are, right? Now with the Tower, I pulled some clarifiers. And with the Tower, these are the clarifiers that I pulled. I pulled the 10 of Swords. I pulled the Temperance. And I pulled, if you can see it, can you see that? Yeah, now you can see. And I pulled the World card. And you can see that there was a lot of setback, pain, 10 swords in the back. But it also means there was a completion, which we see also in the World card. There was a completion. All right. And so now we're looking at starting a new beginning because it can't get any more dead than the 10 of Swords. Right. And as such, we have the Temperance, which is Sagittarius energy. there in the center that's telling us, hey, Spirit is balancing things out. Spirit is asking for your patience as they do it so that you can move into this world card, this renewal, this new beginning, right? And that's the message. Those are the cards that I pulled to receive that message. And I'll read that message for you one last time so that now you understand how I got the message. And now you can listen to it one more time to hear exactly what that message is again. Your star sisters and brothers are surrounding you with protection and love, where you can feel safe to surrender and enjoy love and life again as you walk through this upcoming portal. They are well aware of the disappointments, sadness, and setbacks you've experienced and are working with you to bring forth balance, harmony, and healing in your emotional body so that you can feel strong, in control, and confident with any belief structures that may have been suddenly torn down as a past cycle came to completion. Okay? So have patience with yourself, spirit, and the universal energies as they work with you to rebuild, adjust, and realign you to a solid new emotional beginning of truth and clarity, where there once may have been imbalance, strife, and mayhem, thus birthing you into this new full expression of a new chapter of creativity, happiness, family, success, fulfillment, and joy. All right. That's the message. And it is one that is beautiful. It's one that you can now look forward to as we come up to this 1119 portal, which is the eclipse that will be happening this week in Taurus, where you will be looking at balancing your emotions and looking at your needs and reevaluating from all the hard work that you have put in to your journey and seeing where your needs and desires need to be met, right? And so it's an absolute perfect message for that portal that will be coming this week. So get ready and prepared for that as you walk through. Know that Spirit is there with you. They are moving you towards this 10 of Cups, this happiness, joy, and wanting to live life again and wanting to love again, right? Because they're bringing forth this balance, harmony, and healing in your emotional body as they rebuild, adjust, and align you to this new solid emotional beginning, okay? All right. So that's your message for this week. And I am so glad to have been able to bring this to you this week and so glad that you could join me. I want to welcome all those who are new, and I want to thank all of those who are back again to see me this week. And I pray that each and every one of you come back to see me again next week. All right. It's been so good being with you. Many, many blessings. And that was my cue. You heard it. Many, many blessings. I will see you again next week. Take good care. Bye-bye.